Hey y'all, hey. Good evening. Happy Monday. It is 6:47 p.m. Central Standard Time. DF Russell is here in conversation with one of my BPs, my business partners, Tracy Watford. Listen here, you all. Yep, we are live out here. Let me see. I know my background looks a little dark, but as long as y'all can see me and hear me and feel me, we all good. Here we go. So we are public. I want to make sure. All right. I want to make sure that we get everybody on. I see you, Chantel. All right. Listen. I put a post out not too long ago, Tracy, that asked who has never cruised before. And I don't know if you saw the post, but there were a number of people who responded already who said they've never cruised but want to cruise. See, I was only looking for certain people's responses and I got it. And they're still coming in. I said if you've never cruised before but you want to cruise, raise your hand. And all those hands went up. I want people to understand why I asked this question, because shout out to Charlene and William Litzler. They are a couple who are sailing away. They just sailed away a couple hours ago on their very first cruise. It's for their honeymoon. When I tell you, it has really blessed my soul to see them out there enjoying each other, enjoying life. Every Zoom that we had, I tried to give them as much insight as possible because they're on one of my favorite ships, Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. I've been on Allure probably 4 times, and I'm sure I have one coming up on Allure this year. It doesn't get old at all. There's so much to do, so much to see. We just love really trying out all of the ships, Halo, but also trying out new port destinations. Tracy, unmute yourself real quick. You've cruised before. Talk about like your
Yes.
experience. Go ahead with the cruise.
You know what, Coach? I love me a cruise. I love a good cruise. I love being able to go to multiple destinations on one trip. I love at sea days because that gives me a chance to take a few naps and then explore the ship and rest up for the next stop. I love that it's 24/7. I don't have to be on a schedule necessarily when I eat. If I wake up from a nap and I'm like, I want a sandwich, I want some pizza, I can go get that.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. And you know what? There are some people on here, Lo and Chantel. I want you to put in the chat if you're still in here. Yeah, I think Chantel, I think you are one of the people that responded on my page that said you've never cruised. Lo, what about you? Have you cruised before? Listen, the fact that it took me until I was 40 to go on my first cruise, Tracy. I don't know how old you were when you went on your first one, but I was 40, maybe even 41. I had Lincoln and I had gotten married, and for our 1 year anniversary, that's what we said we were going to do, go take a cruise. When I say it was the best decision we had ever made in terms of traveling, it hands down has been. I've cruised 10 times. 8 of those cruises have been on Royal Caribbean. Shout out, I'm loyal to Royal. One has been on Disney and one has been on Margaritaville at sea, which we will talk about because I have to tell you, Margaritaville at sea was not a ship that I was ever going to look at. And you know why? Because I don't drink. And I can't lie, I just kind of had this thought that it was a booze cruise, right? Where all they did was offer alcoholic drinks. I had no idea. And as a travel advisor, I do need to know all of these things, right? I literally have to know for myself and for my clients, right? For my customers. And so we went because we had a travel training. It was just for travel advice. Oh, wait a minute, Lo. I know you didn't just put that in the comments. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. Um, and the rate we were able to go for. At first, I was kind of like, where are we gonna cruise for 2 nights? Like 3 days, 2 nights. We must just be sitting still. Like I had no idea that you could literally leave and go somewhere and come back in just those 3 days, 2 nights. And when I tell you I'm glad we did, because I have a new love for Nassau, Bahamas. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Chasing Tail. Hey, Miss B. Chasing Tail. I know it sounds funny. Chasing, CHASIN apostrophe Tail, Tail. That's the restaurant. When I tell y'all they had the best jerk chicken I had ever had in my entire life, it was even better than mine. Miss B, Nassau is it. If I never do another excursion in Nassau, I'm gonna just kick it at Chase and Tail, okay? Because they had the best, and virgin margaritas were good too. Y'all, if y'all can get on StreamYard, I want y'all to come in if you want to talk about this. If you want to talk, let me see if I can paste my link. It might be too late. Just go back on my page. No, did I put? Well, BPs, y'all go ahead. If somebody wants to come on, y'all let me know, and I'm gonna see if I can invite you. Let's see if I can invite right from here. If I copy it and then paste it in the comments, I think so. Yeah, I put the link in here. So in case you all want to come, like Lo, I want you to come in and talk about this Belize, Cozumel, and Mahogany Bay trip that you took for 7 days. Who did you give that commission to? I'm not asking you. I'm not tripping because you didn't give it to me. I'm just assuming you gave it to somebody you know, because you have not become a travel advisor yet. And if you just took, okay, Ms. B, praying for you. Come on, Sheila. Come on, Joy. Get in here. Let's talk. Hey, Talisa. But Lo, you took a 7-night cruise and you didn't collect that commission. I'm just trying to figure out why. I just want to know, like, there's no way that anybody can tell me that if you knew the money that you could get as a commission for just booking one cruise, one cabin, why somebody wouldn't take advantage of being that booker who's on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So Tracy, talk about just the excitement that you have for being in the travel business, the travel industry, but being able to collect those commission checks on these cruises and other trips.
First of all, Coach, I did not know that somebody was going to get a commission, whether I booked it or they booked it. I didn't know that until I came into the business.
Yes.
And when I came into the business and I was looking at the money I was spending on travel, because I love to travel. When I saw that, I was like, oh no. I was like, I can use this commission to buy me another trip.
No, literally, the commission check I got on the 15th could have easily paid for something else. Easily. And I just went back in, right, Talisa? She said, why not get paid for what you and others are already doing anyway through travel? The thing is, I went in today because I know the last day of the month is coming up, and that's when our other travel commission check comes through. I made sure I had to go and book 2 more. I had to go book 2 more cabins that hadn't been booked yet. And guess what? I'm going back to figure out if there's anywhere else I didn't book. Come on, Sheila. Let me talk to you for a minute. Get on here. Hey, Sheila.
Hello, everybody.
Go find a seat so we can talk to you for a minute, because you and your husband, you all have never cruised before, right?
I've never cruised.
Oh my God.
I've never cruised, but I'm anxious to cruise.
Yes, listen. All right. So let me tell y'all about Sheila real quick. I'm gonna mute her mic for a second. So Sheila and her husband heard us talking about cruising. We have a Father's Day. Well, first of all, let me put this out there. We have a Mother's Day cruise coming up. Oh, Dr. Joy, come on, look, somebody else coming to the stage. There you go, Dr. Joy. Oh, Dr. Joy, I love that grand piano back there. I love it. Listen. We're talking about the cruise life and how we can't understand how people will keep giving their commission away. Hi, Suzette Griggs Peterson. Let me know how we're connected. I love people with 3 names like me. You just seem very important. Hey, Twaniqua, good to see you, honey. So listen, we have a Mother's Day cruise coming up, May 11th through the 18th, Royal Caribbean on Wonder of the Seas. We're going to St. Martin, St. Thomas, and Coco Cay, Bahamas, right? Then we have a Father's Day cruise coming up, you all, and we've decided to change that one from Royal Caribbean to Margaritaville at Sea Islander. The price difference is much different from Royal. So we want to kind of give people that opportunity. Some people want to do Royal, but some people would prefer to do Margaritaville. So that one is going to be, now the Mother's Day is 8 days, 7 nights, but the Father's Day is 6 days, 5 nights. The men can't really hang as long as we can out there on a cruise, right? And then for my BPs, all my business partners, we have a team cruise coming up on Margaritaville at Sea next year, January. Okay, hey Suzette, you better say that you with Planet, because honey, I was coming for you. I was gonna find out what you're doing because I look for people to partner with me, right? And my team does too. Hey, Ebony. So Ebony, that's my friend from elementary school. Ebony, you better get on over here. I know we all have our different businesses, y'all, but everybody, like Sheila has a business. Tracy has another business. Guess what? They still gonna travel. And the difference is when they need a break from their other business or jobs, Dr. Joy, guess what? They go into this business where they're earning commission as well. Dr. Joy, let me unmute you for a second. I want you to tell the people, now this is Dr. Joy. Dr. Joy has let me know that she has never cruised. Tell us why, Dr. Joy. What's your fear? It has to be a fear. It has to be.
Not really fear, very honestly. That time freedom that I'm gaining, I'm taking back right now. I didn't become Dr. Joy by not working hard and not keeping my nose to the grindstone. So now that I'm here, I got that part done. I need to start living my life, and cruises are coming.
That's it. They are. I see some other partners, Zora, Velma. Y'all check the chat. I have the link in here. Just scroll up, go look at the link. We want you in here. Come on, Miss Vera. Whoever wants to come in the studio and chat, let's do it. Now, Dr. Joy, come back for a second, and then I'm coming to you, Sheila. What excites you most about being able to take that first cruise?
I hate to even say it, but the truth of the matter is, I'm trying to find every food place on the cruise. I want to at least take some. Everyone. I need a map. I need to know what. Yes, I want all of them.
Wow.
So that's bad, isn't it? But that's the truth.
Nope, that's not bad. but I will say this. And mine, I'm not a real big foodie, although I love to eat. I'm not a foodie in the sense of like, I want to try all of these different types of foods in different parts of the country. I don't really get down like that. I'm like real basic, like a real basic American food girl, right? But I will say again, Chasing Tail in Nassau has the best jerk chicken out there. And they were so calm about it. We're walking through the port, and like this, you don't even have to leave the port. It's just when you get off the ship and you walking where all of the souvenir shops and restaurant little places are. I stopped and I said, something smell good. And I just happened to look over, didn't even look at the sign. I said, what y'all got over here? Is that y'all smelling good? And the guy was like, yep, that's all our food back here. He wasn't pushy or anything. And then I said, how is the jerk chicken? Because I make some good jerk chicken. I said, y'all for real with it? He says, best one you're going to find out here. Now, I could have easily just kept walking, but he was so confident about it. And I said, well, shoot, it's smelling good. We don't have time to do an excursion because we did half day on the ship for training. So I said, we're ready to eat now. Let's go. It was me, Michelle, and Tihana. I sat down, figured out what I wanted to order. They all ordered theirs. And we sat right there at the counter. Like, I thought it was too cluttered. So I thought we had to find somewhere. I said, where will we eat? He said, you eat right here. Michelle was loving it. She's like, oh, I just feel like I'm in a movie. She was having a good, she was dancing in a circle, just standing there at the counter. Yeah, she had a good old time, right? And Tihana was posing for the camera. This was both of their first cruise. So they were just living it up. Well, then next door, I saw the biggest, most beautiful, it looked like a pina colada, but it was red. So, or slushy or whatever it was. I said, I'm going over there to get one of those. And the same girl that was at Chasing Tail with the guy, she said, I can make you one of those. They wasn't pushy at all. I can make you one, honey. She came back identical. It was so good. I said, I'll be back. I said, and I'm going to send everybody I know when they come to Nassau. I'm going to send everybody I know. I'm going to tell them, make sure you let them know that the travel advisor in the yellow dress is the one who sent you over, because we were so bright that day with all our colors. So that's where you go in Nassau to eat. Now, if you go off the ship, babe, what were we in Nassau? Yeah, if you go off the port and go do an excursion somewhere out there, we went to the fish fry, and that's like an area. They just had the best Shirley Temple. I mean, that's really all I could say about that one. But otherwise, Sheila, unmute. Oh yeah, you know I went to Coco K, Miss B. I love Coco K. I go to Coco K every time. Like they have really good pina coladas. So yeah, I'm always hit up Coco K. Sheila, unmute. What has been why haven't you taken a cruise yet? Let me ask that first.
That's a good question.
Okay, so you don't really know yet.
I don't.
That's okay.
So, years ago, I booked. For those of you who don't know, I used to be in another travel biz company. And I booked a cruise, a birthday cruise for an associate of mine, and I was supposed to go on that cruise, but I didn't go.
Okay.
I didn't go. But I'm anxious to go. I'm kind of scared, but again, I'm anxious to go because my husband really wants to go on a cruise.
Okay, pause. He needs to be with us on the Mother's Day cruise. I mean, the Father's Day cruise.
I'm pushing for that, because when he heard that you and Michelle was going, he was like, "Where are they going? And when are they going?" And then he was like, "Why we weren't going?"
Period. So this is what you do for business partners, especially every business partner, whether you can go or not. I need y'all to go to Margaritaville at Sea. Margaritaville at sea.com. This is for our BPs that are out here on Facebook too. Go to Margaritaville at sea.com and make sure that you get registered first as a travel advisor. Like I think you scroll all the way down to the bottom and it'll say like travel agents or travel advisors, something like that. Now, those of you who are not in the business, it's not going to work for you because you don't have the codes and the numbers and such like that. Carmen, get on here, scroll up and click on the link so you can come in the studio and talk to us about the cruise life. Come on, Carmen. So yeah, y'all go and get registered. And then once you get registered, I'll let you know what else to do, like the step-by-step process. But all I can say is this. Every person out here who can hear me, I can't go into details out on this platform. But just like everybody loves a good sale at the store, they love a good coupon code. When I tell you the benefits and the advantage, somebody else is out there. Daniela, let me know if you can come on camera. That's the only way I bring you in studio because we got to see you on camera. The advantages of being on this side of travel is it leaves me speechless sometimes, because sometimes I hate that I didn't get into the business until I was 40, like something like that. Yeah, about 40. And I'm like, all my 30s, I'd have missed out. My 20s, I'd have missed out. As much as I enjoy going, why didn't I know these things? And see, for me, y'all, I was afraid to cruise. I hadn't even looked at the Titanic. It didn't matter. There was just way too much water. I can't swim. So I just felt like, what sense would that make for me to get on the ship and I can't swim? Carmen, you saying right? You can't get on camera, Carmen. Are you not camera ready? We need your energy too. Come on here. Let the people hear your excitement. Go scroll up and click on the link to get on in here in the studio with us. But I kept saying, what sense does that make? But y'all, if you've never cruised, Sheila and Dr. Joy, Tracy, tell them, when you get on that ship, you don't even realize you own the water. Come on, Tracy, talk about that feeling.
You feel like you just on regular land. And it's so much to do. You don't even feel it moving. When it the next you looking at the port, and next thing you know, you out in the middle of the water. You didn't even feel it when it left.
Yep.
And it's so smooth. It's so smooth. It is.
So my girl on here, Lo Sumbry, I've been dripping on Lo Sumbry for a while about becoming a part of our team because she's a traveler. She loves having fun. She's not wasting any time enjoying these days of her life. And I'm just trying to understand how she just went on a 7-day cruise and she didn't want that commission. She must have, maybe her sister or something. Don't tell me with the balcony, Lo, because you should be in the business getting this. Cynthia Irvin, get on in here on the studio. I want you to scroll up and go click on the link so you can get in here and talk with us. Cynthia Irvin is one of our new partners, y'all, and she has never cruised before. So we want her to be able to get on here. But listen, let me get back to the reason. Miss Vera, one of our business partners, says she's going on NCL, that's Norwegian Cruise Line, with IntelliQuest at the end of February. Yes, Miss Vera. And so IntelliQuest is IntelliTravel's convention. And it's been so nice. Lo, you playing with me. You play. Y'all look at the comments. Look at what Lo Sumbry said. Somebody unmute and say what Lo Sumbry just said. Do y'all see it? Can y'all see the chat? I'll read it. Okay, dear, I'm ready. You've been at me forever. Lo, stop playing with me, Lo. I'm finna send you this enrollment link right now, Lo Sumbry. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm not looking for everybody. My team knows I don't ask everybody to be on my team because I don't want everybody. But I want the people that I know understand what it means to live your life and live it out loud, unapologetically. And that's what Lo does, y'all. When you hear her testimony, once she gets in and be on the calls with us and stuff, it's going to blow you away. Tracy, you thought we were crying at the retreat in Phoenix, honey. This is why, like Miss Venable, my sponsor, she did not give up on me. And I'm so glad. Because after somebody says no after a while, you do just kind of say, okay, well, just leave them alone. But it's something that was in her that she just kept saying, no, she gotta see this. And when I saw it, it was a no-brainer. So that's how I've been with Lo Sumbry. So Lo, I'm sending you this enrollment link. Stop playing. I'm about to send it. Inbox me right now what phone number I should send it to so I can send it to you. She said, okay, dear, I'm ready. You've been at me forever. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Just got signed. Okay, Adrian. One of our BPs said, I just got signed up on Margaritaville at Sea. Well, let me tell you this, Adrian. We're doing a Father's Day cruise on Margaritaville at Sea. Look at Daniela. She went and got that camera on. Hey, Daniela. Look, hold on. Let me unmute you. let me unmute you. You should. Oh, go ahead. Unmute.
Okay, yes, I did, Coach. Yes. All the information is coming at me at once, but like, to be honest, when it comes down to the cruise, everybody's like, which one do you want to try? Which one have you ever did? I'm like, I don't know. I just mastered going out of state. I never meant to go.
Oh, you've never cruised either, though, right,
No,
Daniela?
never cruised. Like never. My mind ain't never set to go. On the cruise or whatever. It was just like, okay, I got off of the fear of traveling by myself, and working, and like different states or whatever. I'm like, cool. Then now everybody like a cruise. They ain't saying you want to just go on a basic 3-day vacation. They talk about 5-7 days. I said on some water. Now I do the boat ride 3, and you know what I'm saying, 40 to 30 minutes. But
No, it's not the
sleeping.
same. Yeah.
So it's just like something I'm gonna experience twice this year. It's a goal twice.
Awesome. Listen to me.
Twice.
Hey, Kimberly Caldwell, 3-star director out there tagging her people. That's right. And if you want to get in the studio with us and come on camera and give your testimony and your insights and your share on cruising, please scroll up, click on the link and join us. Now, Daniela. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about Daniela. Some years ago at my former church, I was over the youth choir. Daniela was one of my youth in the choir, right? What I love about her is she's going to follow me. She's going to keep up. She's going to take my coaching. If I got to fuss at her about not being on time for something, she takes it. I love that. And so I'm just excited that she's going to be able to experience her first cruise with us, right? So one question that she asked you all, and maybe Tracy can answer this. Or oh, Miss Bell, come on, you another cruise queen, honey. Scroll up and click on the link so you can join me on StreamYard so I can put you on camera. Let's do anybody who wants to join us. Go scroll up, click on the link. Miss Bell, I need you on here. Come on. Tracy, what was your first, what and when was your first cruise? And why did you choose that cruise line in particular?
Coach, I'm gonna tell you, my first cruise was probably about 15 years ago, and I was following some retirees. So I was running with the people who understood how to live life at an advanced age. So I was traveling with my mom, my great auntie, my grandmother, all of them were cruising. That was my first cruise. And I think it was Hawaii we went to. I can't remember, but I was hooked after that. So after that, every cruise that they said that they were going on, I made sure, even if I had to take some time off of work, and I'm a school teacher. We don't just get days off when we want to. We have to go according to the school schedule. But I was like, I'm going on this trip.
Yeah.
And so once I took my first one, I was hooked. They didn't have to, all they had to do was tell me when the next one was coming.
That's
I
it.
was hooked.
And see, and that's the thing. So when Daniela said people have been asking her like which one, here's the thing, y'all. There are some people out here who are bougie travelers. That's me. Okay. And so like my best friend actually told me that I spoiled them on that first Mother's Day cruise. Because number one, it took them forever to come because they just kept thinking, D just pumping that up. It is not all that. And when they got on there, they kept saying, D, I'm so sorry. I don't know why we didn't believe you. This is everything you said it was going to be and more. One thing y'all will learn about me, those who know me, I don't have to exaggerate anything. You know, sometimes there are people who add stuff to stories just to inflate it and make it sound better. I never have to do that. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. I'm going to pump it up because when you get on there, it's going to be just that, right? And so I said, okay, me and Lincoln did Royal Caribbean for our first one. So usually your first one is the one that you're going to become attached to, right? I took all of the trainings for it because when you are on the inside of the business, you get to become certified as a specialist on any of these. So we might have some Carnival specialists out there. I'm a Royal Caribbean specialist. So I learned about, at the time, all 26 or 27 ships in the fleet. And I saw in what categories they were. And then I saw the highest category to the lowest. I don't want the lowest, those the old ships, no bells and whistles. I want the top 3 tiers. And so that's how I learned about them. And then once I got on there, I'm seeing everything that I had learned. And see, when you get into business, you can become a certified specialist at no additional cost. That's what's so exciting about it, right? So I got on there, and my thing is this. My philosophy is if I won't book it for myself and my family, I'm not going to book it somebody else on there unless they specifically ask. Because when you pull up at the port and you see your ship in line with all the others, it just feels good when your ship is one of the biggest. You know what I mean? Now, this time I have to be honest. The only reason I went on Margaritaville at Sea was because it was the insider. I mean, it was a training for us. So it was just a great price, right? And I said, well, I got to go see it. I might want to book some people on there who might want that. Sheila, is Margaritaville at sea.com, just FYI. I said, I got to go on here and just see it for everybody else. You know how many people kept asking. Y'all were waiting on my assessment because y'all know I'm going to be like, no, I will never. It was great. Hey, Cuzzo Sylvia, I see you. I said, oh, shoot, I'll be back. And I think in one of my lives, I said, oh, me and Lincoln will be on this one very soon. And guess what? We're going for our Father's Day cruise. Okay, that's where we're going. And so for anybody, especially my business partners, y'all, if you are planning to go with us on the Father's Day cruise, Please look at Terry Bell. Terry, you playing, you gonna get left because we going on that Mother's Day cruise May 11th and you still ain't ready. So you just gonna get left. Me and Daniela said bye. Terry, call me tonight. Get that deposit in so you can have fun with us on the Mother's Day cruise. Now, that Father's Day cruise, y'all, if you're not ready to pay a couple thousand on the Royal Caribbean or about $1,500 a person on the Royal Caribbean when we're going on for Mother's Day, then you want to tap in with us on this Father's Day cruise because it's probably less than half of that amount, right? Like I can talk about that one. Even if you're not in the business, for 2 people on a 6-day, 5-night cruise on Margaritaville at Sea Islander, and we're going to Key West, Florida. Somebody remind me to say something about Key West, Florida, and Cozumel. For 2 people, it's $1,100 for 6 days, 5 nights. Right, Joy? You better get your coins. Get your coins, you and your boo. Let's go. Okay. $1,100. That's not an insider rate. That's the regular rate. But my husband and I, we're agents, we're advisors. So we get to go for a different rate. So yes, Adrian, you're in the business. So when you hear what your rate is, I can't say that right now, but I'm just saying all of our if you are partnered with somebody, they want you to advertise. They want you to come in and experience it. So now you can come back and advertise. I'm like the perfect example for that. I need to be tagging Margaritaville at Sea in this right now because I can advertise somebody's stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So they need to be calling me, Terry, if you can't do the Mother's Day cruise, get on this Father's Day cruise. It's $1,100 for 2 people. And that's a balcony room, okay? It's not an inside room. It's a balcony. Okay, Tracy, thank you, honey. I'm so glad you joined us. Y'all wave bye to Tracy. She got to go.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, Terry. All right, Terry. But the Mother's Day cruise, if you can't do that one, the Father's Day cruise, very affordable. And I just don't want people to miss out, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So there are so many things that we could talk about. We're not going to talk about it in this setting. I think I'm going to come on like every day. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me back up. Terry said, I know I called about Mother's Day trip. Who did you call? Because you're supposed to be booking that through me. You playing. Don't call somebody and they charge you double. See, then you can't come to me after that. So you better get with me. Get with me real quick, okay? But I think we're going to come on and just kind of have a series of conversations about cruising because as I'm going through the tag. Oh, okay, Terry. Okay, that's a good answer. She said she was talking about me. Okay, good. But we got to, the thing is, y'all, and this is what I'm saying about like getting these trips paid because you have to have the balance paid off. Hey, Kim, paid off by February 9th. Anything after February 9th, you have to pay it in full. So that's just a little inside tip for those of you who've never cruised. Most times, cruises want you to have the balance paid in full 3 months before you actually go. It doesn't mean you can't book within those last 3 months. It's just that once you book it, the full balance is due. Now, it's tax season. So, hey, you're about to get some lump sum monies anyway. So let's go ahead and get those cruises booked. My husband and I recorded him saying something the other day. I did. I got it on camera. Where he said, yeah, niece, I could cruise all the time. I said, oh, say it again. Because I just want to have that on record, right? So it's January. You should be planning your trips out. We have so many trips planned for multiple reasons, not just to be a product of the product, because we are, but also to continue to help our partners all around the country, y'all. We're going to help our partners in Atlanta next month, in New Jersey in March, in Philly. As a matter of fact, Jersey, Philly, and Delaware in March, all in the same weekend, knocking it out. We got goals to hit, man. I'm telling you, and you can't do it sitting still. You can't do it just talking about it. You got to get out here and do it. And it's the same with travel. You have to get out here. You heard Daniela. She was afraid to just travel on land. But once she got over that hump, over that fear, she'll go travel somewhere alone. She's like, yeah, I'm in the A. I'm in the A, coach. Like, with who? I'm by myself, coach. I'm out here kicking it. But I love that about her because her age group and her network, they will respect that. I'm meeting with her next month as well with 5 prospects that she has. And that's what it's all about. Hey, Tia Copeland. Tia, how are we connected? Let me know. Because if we're not in business together, I need to talk to you about this. So yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to get yourself out there. So I want y'all to at least start by making sure you get registered with margaritaville@sea.com, partners. And those of you like Lo Sunbury, who is tired of running away from this rightfully earned commission that she keeps giving away to people, she said, okay, Tia, because I have a former student named Tia, so I had to make sure I knew which one you were. Because I don't have a problem talking about my business, Dr. Joy. I'm a red all day. All day, right, Kim? All day I'm a red. So this weekend, you all, we have some exciting things going on. Milwaukee is about to open back up with our week. We're not going to do weekly. We're going to do every other week, but I have the plans in place, confirming it tonight, I believe. So we're going to continue to get out here and book these trips as well as build families, because there are families who are traveling. We want to show them how to be on the inside of travel and not keep watching from the outside. Is that okay? All right. So everybody who goes back and watches this, if you were one of the people who responded on that post that said you've never cruised before, but you want to, I have too many cruises lined up. I want you to choose which one you're going to join us on. Is that okay? That ends this live for tonight. Dr. Joy, thank you for joining us. Daniela, thank you for joining us. Terry, I see you backstage. Thank you for joining us. Sheila, Tracy, everybody else who joined, and all of you out there on Facebook. Listen, somebody reached out to me yesterday and said, I know you're the go-to person for cruising, so I have some questions. I said, come on, go-to person. That's all I want people to know. I want you to know me for leadership and being the go-to person for cruises. That's what I do, and that's what y'all do too, okay? I'll holler at y'all later. That ends our stream, and we will see y'all on the next cruise. Bye-bye.